Hey guys, in this video we're going to take a look at HTGM. I looked at Market Watch, but there were no news for the morning of March the 6th. Um, and plus, this is stock that's been in play for a few weeks now. So let's just take a look at the levels here. So it looks like it opened at 431, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, all the way up to 468. So that's a nice move, 37-cent move. Definitely interesting. Uh, so it pulls back, and I've mentioned it in previous videos. These are the type of stocks that I'm hesitant to trade because once it has over two breakout candles, and has the third, fourth, and then the fifth, the red candle reaches the new high, um, or reaches the high rather. I'm thinking maybe it's a little extended. Maybe it's going to pull back hard, and I don't know what's a good level to manage risk properly. But if we take a look here, we see that this happened on very light volume, like 10,000, 50,000, 15,000, 53,000. And then on this candle, that's funny. It's 126,000 shares, the candle with the most volume so far. And it's not a big candle, and it closed red. So what I'm thinking is that perhaps a lot of the traders that we're in kind of thought, okay, it's getting extended. I'm going to sell a little bit. But at the same time, there were a few traders that noticed, okay, that the stock is moving up. Maybe maybe we should get in now, right? So I don't know. Um, there was definitely a battle there with a lot higher volume, but it was a stalemate because we see uh, a doji candle, without a big range. So let's go to the next candle here. So the next candle taps and barely breaks the high on lower volume, and then the next candle breaks the high of the previous candle, and it rides up all the way to from 469 to 485. So that's quite a decent move. Um, and yeah, from there just trades sideways for a little bit, then it breaks once. So here, let me take a look at this. Okay, so this was a high, right? So pulls back, tries to make a move back up, and it does it. I mean, it's 6 cents, not that exciting, or 7 cents rather. So it breaks the high of day, and this is interesting because it curls up, and not only is it the right level or the right pattern for the the, the previous candle high for the break on the bull flag, but it also breaks high of day. So I would have thought, hey, traders who've been watching maybe are gonna buy in, just go all in on this one now. It's gonna break even higher, but it didn't. So it did break the high of day uh, momentarily, but then it pulled back. Traded sideways, didn't sell off big time or anything like that. Again, this is happening on lower volume, so obviously there was a different stock making a move, and that had all of the traders' attention. But it trades sideways for a little bit, respecting the 9 EMA. Then it pulls back, tries to get back to the higher day. Now the higher day was 488, breaks it by like a cent, and it didn't take off. So now it sells off a little harder, taps the 20 EMA, respects, well, it goes below it briefly, but respects it. Then it gets back up, and now that it gets back above the 9 EMA, and now that it reaches the high of day, now it breaks. So this was a point here, 488 on this candle, and boom, all the way up to 521. That is beautiful. And right now, my schedule only allows me to trade the first couple of hours, but in the future, this is something that I'm definitely going to take a look at. Right, those stocks that consolidate for over a period of 2 or 3 hours, that made a big move in the morning, and then once it reaches a higher day, it breaks out big time. So it's good to take note of the time this happened, around 11:30 ish. Um, of course, really, the important thing is the level, the higher day, but just to keep it in mind. Um, that's it for HTGM. If you have any questions, just let me know. Suggestions, just leave them in the comment section. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.